Good morning, student. My name is A. Someswari, Physical Science CRT, working as a KGBV Pedagogical in Kadapa district. In previous classes, we discuss about the topics of force. What is force? Force is a full of and push. So, how many types of forces? Contact force and field force. How many different types of forces? Contact force and field forces. So, first one, contact forces. There are four types of in this lesson. So, first one, muscular force, frictional force, normal force, and tension. So, and field force is how many types of forces? So, there are three types of forces. So, first one, magnetic force and electrostatic force and gravitational force. So, and visualizing the magnetic field, next force and definition. These are activities and definitions and examples, brief and explanation we previously in the classes. Today, I will discuss the topics introduced by some are activities. Net force activity, efforts of net force acting on a table, efforts of stretched rubber band on finger, how to calculate net force from FBD. FBD means free body diagram. Net force solving problems and efforts of force on change of the state of motion of an object and its direction and effects of net force on direction of moving object, effects of force on the shape of an object and pressure definition and change in effects of force with area of contact and identifying efforts of forces. Some giving the assignments. Effects of net force acting on a table. Observe the figure. Try to push a heavy wooden table. Is it hard to push? Observe the figure 2. Ask your friend to help you in pushing the table in the same direction as shown in figure. Do you find it is eraser to move the table? Now, why? You may notice that it is easier to push the table when you take the help of your friend. The force applied by your friend added to the force exerted by you result in both forces acting applied on the table in the same direction. The total force applied by both of you made it easy to move to table. Observe the third figure. Now ask your friend to push the table from the opposite side as shown in figure. Does it move? If it moves, then in which direction does it move? When you add your friend push the table from opposite side, the table doesn't move if both of you apply force with equal magnitude. Let us assume that one of you exert a large force. What will happen? Why? All forces have both magnitude and direction. While adding forces, the direction of forces have to be taken into account when forces act on a body along a straight line and they are in the same direction. The net force is taken as the sum of all forces acting on the body. To add forces, sign conversion must be used. Observe the figure. Left side direction acting on the forces F1. Right side direction on the acting on the forces F2. As shown figure, in the above figure, the forces F1 directed towards right could be taken as positive and the force F2 acting towards left could be taken as negative. Left the forces F1 and F2 acting on the table in opposite direction. Observe the figure and F1 is greater to F2. Then F net is equal to F1 plus minus of F2. That is equal to F1 minus F2. When the forces on a body in a straight line or in opposite direction, the net force is equal to difference between the two forces. The object at rest moves in the direction of the net force acting on it. Effects of stretched rubber bands on finger. Observe the figure. Take a rubber band, stretch it using your fingers. When you stretch the rubber band, it exerts force on your fingers and you feel the force of pull on your fingers. What happens if you add more similar rubber band around your finger and stretch both together to the same length? Do you feel the combination of two bands exerts a large force than that of line? Increase the number of rubber bands around your finger and observe the force exerted on your fingers by the rubber band. Let us say the force exerted by one rubber band is F units and the force exerted by the second rubber band is also F units. Then what will be the net force of two rubber bands? We can express it as, so therefore F net is equal to F plus F, that is equal to 2F units. The units of force is SI unit system is Newton. How to calculate net force from free body diagram? Definition: the diagram which shows all the forces acting on object at a particular instant is called FBD. FBD means free body by a engine. So this is force. So this is denoted by capital F. And friction applying by load. So this is small f. And another acting on the normal forces N1 and N2. Normal forces N1 and N2. So total free body diagram weight is downward direction. That is called gravitational force. So Fg is equal to W. Fg is equal to W. So therefore gravitational force Fg is equal to W. So W. So these are observe the sign convergence. Horizontal direction is called x-axis. X-axis. So this is positive. So under vertical line, vertical direction is y-axis. This is positive. So in x-axis is opposite direction, negative. Y-axis is opposite direction, negative. See the observe the figure. Net force applying net force along x-axis. X-axis means x direction. That means horizontal direction. So horizontal direction working as a force and friction. So therefore Fnet x is equal to force capital F minus small f. So therefore Fnet axis is equal to F capital F means force minus small f friction. And net force along y-axis vertical direction. So this is vertical direction. Vertical direction means normal force N1 and normal force N2. So this is equal to N1 plus M2. N1 plus M2 minus downward direction. Downward direction minus W. So therefore net force Fnet y-axis equal to N1 plus N2 minus W. Net force solving problems. Find the net force from the following diagrams. First diagram, left to right side on the forces. Left side direction on the forces 8 newtons plus 10 newtons. Right side direction on the forces 12 newtons. left to right, left to right direction. And second diagram, observe the figure. Left side 8 newtons and right side 8 newtons. Solve. From force from left to right, left to right side direction. This is equal to 8 newtons. And force from right to left, right to left, 8 newtons. So therefore F net is equal to biggest number. So these left direction and right direction is same forces acting on the object. So this is 8 newtons minus 8 newtons. This is 0. Observe the diagram sheet. Left side direction acting on the forces 8 newton plus 6 newtons, and right side of the left acting on the direction force is 0. So therefore total force from left to right, left to right direction. This is equal to 8 plus 8 newton plus 6 newtons. This is equal to 14 newtons. And right side of direction on the force is 0. Force from right to left acting on the forces 0 newtons. Therefore net force is equal to biggest number minus smallest number. Biggest number 14 newtons and smallest number 0. So this is equal to 14 newtons. 14 newtons is the acting on the left side direction to right side. From left to right direction. And fourth figure, observe the figure of 4 direction 9 newtons, diverse direction 8 newtons. Force from Observe the figure. Figure A. Force applied on a ball at rest. Figure B. Force applied on a moving ball in the direction of motion. Observe the figure. Place a football on the ground. The ball will remain in a state of rest unless someone kick the ball. Now kick the ball. Figure A. What happens? Does the ball start moving? Kick the moving ball again in the same direction. Figure B. What will be the result? Place your hand or leg against the ball. Does the ball stopping or does it change its direction? Observation. We can move the ball from its opposite of rest by applying a force on it. We can stop the moving ball and bring it back to rest by acting it. Give few more examples where the state of motion of the object changes due to the application of forces. You might have seen children playing with a rubber tire by pushing it with a stick. They push the tire again and again with the stick to increase its speed. Do you understand why the speed of the tire increases whenever it is pushed by the stick? Whichever push they are applying a little more force on the moving tire in the direction of motion. Hence the speed of the tire increases continuously. If the net force acts in the direction of motion, the speed of an object moving with constant speed also increases. If the net force acts in a direction opposite to the motion, then it either slows down the opposite or brings it to a rest, or it may change the direction of motion. Observe the figure. Effects of net force on direction of moving object. Hit a carom coin with the striker. Ask your friends to do the same. Does the coin move in the same direction each cases? If not, why? You can observe that in each case the direction of the coin changes. When you hit the coin with the striker, not only does the coin changes its direction, but the striker changes its direction too. What might be the causes for that? From this observation, we can say that a net force stops a moving object or makes a stationary object move and also changes the speed and direction of a moving object. Thus, a force can change the state of motion of an object. Other effects of force. Effects of force on the shape of an object. Observe the shape of the objects carefully before and after applying the force. Mark T for the temporary change and mark P for permanent changes in the second column. Observe the table. Action of forces, change in shape, temporary or permanent. Stretching rubber band, temporary. Squeezing sponge, change in shape, temporary. Tearing paper, change in shape of permanent. Crushing plastic bottle, change in shape of permanent. Making chapati, change in shape of permanent. Baking glass, breaking glass, change in shape of permanent. Give some more example where force that can changes the shape of an object. From the above table, we understand that a force not only changes the state of motion of an object but can also change the shape of an object. It may change the shape temporarily or permanently based on the nature of the object and the force applied on it. Change in effect of force with area of contact. Observe the figure. Take a pencil. Just push its rounded end of your palm. Now push from the other side of the pencil gently so that the sharp end is on your palm. What difference did you experience? Why? Why do the ports place turbans on their head when they have to carry heavy loads? Why do school bags and shopping bags have to broad straps as handles? Have you ever wondered why lorries carrying heavy loads have a large number of broader tires? In this example, you might have noticed that the effect of force depends on the area of contact on which force is acting. When there is a decrease in the area of contact of the force or load, when the effect of force increases and vice versa. Pressure definition. The force acting perpendicularly on unit area of a surface is called pressure. Pressure is equal force by area. The unit of pressure in SI system is Newton per meter square. Identifying effects of forces. Observe a figure A and figure B. Take two trays. Fill the trays with lime powder or fine sand. Now take two rectangular bricks of equal mass and similar shape. Keep on brick vertically in one tray and the other brick horizontally in the second tray. What do you notice? Do both sticks sink to the same depth in the lime powder? If not, why? You may notice that the brick standing vertically sink deeper in lime powder than the brick standing horizontally. Since the mass of both bricks are similar, the force applied on lime powder by them it is the same both on the trays. The difference lies in the surface area of the brick in the contact with the lime powder, and this is responsible for the changes in the extent to which the brick sinks in the lime powder. In above activity, the contact area on which force is acting is different in each cases. The depth to which the brick sink in the first tray figure A is deeper than that in the second tray, figure B. This is because in figure A, the contact area or the surface area on which force is acting is smaller and hence the pressure exerted by the bricks is more. Figure B, the contact area or the surface area on which force acting is larger. Hence the pressure exerted by the bricks is less. Why does the sharper side of a knife cut more easily than the blunt side of it? A sharp side of knife has a smaller contact area. Therefore, for the same amount of force applied on it, the sharp side of the knife exerts more pressure than the blunt side and hence cuts more easily. Can you give some more examples of pressure? From the above examples, you can say that for a give force, if the surface area is smaller, the pressure will be a greater. If you see a larger area, you are spreading out the force and the pressure becomes smaller or force per unit area.